Hey, what's going on, everybody? So the question is, which is lighter, an aluminum diff house or the stock plastic diff house? I'm basically going to put these both on a scale and we're going to find out. This is the stock diff house that comes from Arrma. This is a hot racing aluminum diff house from Hot Racing. And as you guys know, I have a 2019 version 4 6S Arrma Kraton. But it doesn't really matter what model RC car that I have. If you're going to be replacing a plastic diff house with an aluminum diff house, should you consider weight as a factor? So let's see how much a plastic one weighs. 1.60 ounces. All right, let's check Hot Racing aluminum. 1.65 ounces. So basically 0.05 ounce difference, which is basically nothing. So for the added strength that you can get from upgrading to an aluminum diff house, I would say weight should not be a consideration for not doing it. As you can see here, the top section where the screws go in on both sides broke off on my stock plastic diff house. So instead of buying a new plastic one for like 15 bucks, I decided to upgrade to an aluminum one, and should make a huge difference. This is the front diff house, by the way. I've already replaced the back one with an aluminum. So I decided I would jump to the message boards, and I hit up Rich Duberbash with this exact question. Is flex really an issue, or should we stick with the plastic ones? Or, you know, if we break a plastic one, should we go with the aluminum ones? And his response was as follows. Basically, he said that the Hot Racing aluminum cases, he's ran them before in his OUTCAST. There's no negative about them from his experience. They only weigh 4 grams more than the stock ones. Plus, they don't flex, and they also come with an oversized front input bearing. Cost, he says, is the only drawback that he can see. So he ultimately says that it's a great investment, and if money's not an issue, he would do it. I'm going to be using the plastic top section here instead of buying this in aluminum, because I figure if there is going to be any need for some flex, then this at least allows some. I don't really think it's going to matter too much. The biggest thing is that where the screws go in, both here on my back diff house, both of these ears ripped off, and so that's why I had to replace the back one. I would say go with the option of not spending another 20 bucks on this piece as aluminum, and just use it, and you're going to have that small amount of flex allowed in the system. So I would say the green light on replacing your diff houses with a much more sturdy and robust aluminum diff house. You can get them from Hot Racing. I think GPM sells them. There might be a couple other places that sell them, but Hot Racing makes quality parts. So I'm pretty much gotten to the point where all of the weak components of my RC car have been upgraded to aluminum, aside from this piece in the front and then this piece in the back on the back section and the far rear. But again, I'm not the type that really just buy the parts without a need. So if I snap or crack either of these components, then I'll go ahead and pick them up in aluminum. And yeah, any aluminum parts that you put on your vehicle in replacement of plastic parts is really not adding any weight. They weigh the same amount. I mean, a very, very, very small amount. Like again, 0.05 ounces heavier. So, all right, guys, that's this tactic for the day. So I appreciate you watching, and stay tuned for more tactics, and catch you guys next time.